Hi everyone, welcome to KSR Data Vision YouTube channel. So we have already covered a few charts in our previous videos and all the charts were explained and have placed in the playlist. So if you have missed any charts, you can watch it from the playlist, and also you can find the links of those videos in the description in the below box. So today let's get started with the other few charts, okay? So that will be the bar chart and a stacked bar chart. So before we go with the bar chart, we will see why we need to go with bar chart. Okay. So first I'll add the column chart here, and let's see what is the challenge we were facing in column chart. So this was the column chart, right? This is the skeleton of column chart, and so axis will always have a categorical value and values will have a numerical value. So category wise sales and C. Okay, so this is fine, but here somewhat the readability is missing, right? Technology, furniture, this office supplies. So these labels are actually missing here. So if I enhance this, let's see when I am having this category is having only a three values, right? Technology, furniture, and office supplies. When I have a categorical column which is having more values, say let's take subcategory. So if you take this, see how the values are getting distributed. See, can you read it? How much? See here, data labels are missing, right? So I'll go to this format and I'll enable the data labels. But still the readability is not good, right? Even if I remove this scroller, see, even if I enhance this, when you have more values in a categorical column, this readability will be missing in the column chart. So this is where you can go with the bar chart. So we can, so let this be here. Again, I'll drag and drop the skeleton here of the bar chart. This is the bar chart, skeleton of bar chart. So inside this bar, I'm adding this in axis. I'm adding the categorical value, that is subcategory, and in values I'm adding sales. And again, I'm enabling the data labels. So now you tell me how the readability is with respect to the column chart and the bar chart. See, this is the column chart, where when you have multiple values in a categorical column, the readability will not be that great. So in this kind of scenario, you can go with the bar chart, where you can see, right, you can easily understand the story behind this visual, right? So phones is making the maximum sales, that is 3,30,000. 330K is nothing but 3,30,000. And next to Post, Chase is making the second highest sales, that is 3,28,000. And next the other categories, subcategories like storage, tables, and the least one out of all the subcategories is the fasteners, which is making only 3,000. So yeah, this is about the bar chart. So now let's move. So before going to stacked bar chart, so this is about bar chart, right? So what are the possibilities we can see? One is categorical and numerical. So this we have achieved here. So this will always be the best choice. So when we take one categorical and one numerical, right? This will always be the best choice. And second thing, instead of this numerical, we can also try with the categorical also. Say suppose within subcategory, I want to see the number of products, right? So I'll drag and drop this product name. Though product name is a categorical value, when I drag and drop here in the values field, right, in this form, it is internally converting it as numerical, means it is taking count of product name and it is showing the numerical value. So within binders, within the subcategory binders, the number of products are 1,523. So it is having the more number of products. Binders subcategory is having more number of products. and paper, it is having 1370 products within it. So this is also possible. So one categorical and one categorical is also possible, but best choice will always be one categorical and one numerical. So let's go with the third option, okay, numerical and numerical. So within this, now let me take in axis also, I'll take a numerical one. I'll take sales here, and in values, I'll take profit. So when I'm going with this two numerical, right? So is it readable? Are we understanding anything out of it? No, right? So this we cannot go with this option. So this is not possible. Numerical and numerical is not possible. So always the best choice will be categorical and numerical. So I'll take subcategory and sales value. Okay. So this is about bar chart. Okay, fine. So now within the bar chart, when I want to add, when I want to understand some additional information within this subcategory, again I want to see region wise sales, region wise for each subcategory, means within the phones across all the regions, each region what is the sales it is making. So if I want to have this additional information, then I can go with the stacked bar chart. So let us drag the skeleton here. Okay, this will be the skeleton. I am drag and dropping the skeleton here. So within the subcategory, if I want to see the sales, I can see it, right? Within, I can see it, and if the values are not displaying, just go to this format option and turn on the data labels. So within this, again, what I asked, region wise, I want to understand for each of this subcategory. So in the legend, I'll just drag and drop the region. And yes, so here we are able to see the sales value, right? Sales by subcategory and region. These are the subcategory and this is region wise, since we have 4 regions, right? That's why you can see this within the bar, again stacked you are seeing. This will be the central region, east region, south region and west region. So across these subcategories, across this each region, we can make out the sales. So let's take shades. Okay, within the shades, I can see central region is what is the sales happening at central region, 85,000. What is the sales happening within the shades? What is the sales happening at east region? It is 92,000, and 45,000 is the sales happening at south region with respect to the shade subcategory, and for west region it is 1 lakh. So this is how you can get some additional information, and readability is also good. So both the cases now, yeah, in bar chart we have seen, right, one categorical and one numerical. So this will be always the best choice when you want to go with the stacked bar chart. So this is fine. Okay, now here also, instead of this sales, I don't want to have the numerical value. I'll take one more uh, categorical value only. So I'll take the product name. Okay, this is a categorical value, but since you are drag and dropping it into the values field, values form, it is converting internally to the numerical value, and it is showing you the count of products with respect to for the subcategory binders. It is showing the number of count of products across each region. Okay, so this is also possible, but best choice will be this one. So this is also possible, we have tried now, right? Internally it is converting it as a numeric value, so this is possible. Now let's see all the 3 numerical values. So I'll remove this subcategory, I'll remove this region, I'll remove this one, and I'll try to add all numeric values only. So what all the numerical values we have here, we can see with the summation symbol. So let me take profit here, quantity into legend, and in values I'll take sales. So when you take three numerical, see, it is going on toss and no readability and nothing we are making out of it, right? So this is not at all possible. This three numerical is not at all possible. So always the best choice is to go with categorical, that is subcategory into axis, and legend also should always have a categorical value. So I am taking region. So these both are readable now. This is the bar chart. This is the bar chart, and so here we are able to achieve, right, with respect to subcategory wise sale and in stacked bar chart. With respect to subcategory, again I want to have some additional information with respect to region wise sale. So I was able to achieve this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this, and we will come back again with a few more charts. Thank you.